Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with the next part of the Uber Spotlight, and this time we're going to be featuring Arena Trap. So, Dugtrio is the Pokemon that we'll be featuring today, but Dugtrio obviously is an Ubers, but Arena Trap has been banned to the Ubers tier. So, we're featuring that. Basically, Dugtrio's role is to trap obviously grounded Pokemon, specifically Primal Groudon, knock it out with Tectonic Rage. Z-Earthquake is a blessing for Dugtrio, allowing it to put in some nice work in the Ubers tier. There was actually a point where Dugtrio was used a little bit back when Klefki was more common, before the Dark type nerf, or buff rather, in the Prankster nerf, where I used Dugtrio back in the day as well, I think in XY Ubers. But yeah, should be a lot of fun. We have this first team which has pretty much revolves around Groundium Dougie to get rid of opposing Primal Groudon, so that Combine, Rest Talk, Scald, Primal Kyogre can put in a lot of work. We have Geomancy Xerneas. We have Double Trap, so Double Trap plus spikes. Yeah, should be some fun. This is my initial Primal Groudon switch in, but ideally I just trap it anyway. Adamant is preferred over, actually not preferred, but Adamant can be used over Jolly. Jolly lets you outspeed Mega Lucario and speed type Arceus types, that way you can toxic them, but I have Double Rocked in this team too. Yeah, that works. But Adamant means you secure that KO on Primal Groudon. So when you lead off with it, you just press his blades immediately, or excuse me, you Primal. What am I trying to say? You click Tectonic Rage immediately. Sorry, Tectonic Rage and press his blades. They're not that similar, but they they were similar in my head. Okay, but I have about 4 teams here, and looks like in this role it can trap Groudon and maybe weaken the Necrozma, I want to say. Should be so fun. He has an Arceus type. This guy's name is Chatot is broken. Chatot used to be broken. I love Combine Kyogre in this game. Put some work. I actually really like Xerneas as a lead, because I feel like I like how he thought the same as well. But I feel like Xerneas is really threatening to my opponent. But we'll go Groudon right now. I think the game plan is to trap his Groudon with Dugtrio and then go for the Combine Sweep with Kyogre. But throw off a Moonblast immediately. That does so much damage. Whoa. Boys, that's Specs. As he goes Zygarde. Now, because I'm Rest, I think this will be okay. And also because of the fact that I can actually throw off an Ice Beam on him too. He might just be Glare. Yep. Throws off a Glare. I want to Scald first because I feel like he'll sub initially as opposed to going hard Groudon. I actually want to double out to Dugtrio immediately, but yeah, it goes for double Glare right there. As I do get full paralyzed, a little bit unfortunate. I'm going to double out now into my Dugtrio, expecting to want to go Groudon. Exactly. So Dugtrio has now done its role. He actually expected me to double out to Dugtrio, which is why he made that play. And then now, could be Groudon. So awesome. So my Combine Kyogre no longer has to care at all, and Dugtrio 3 minutes in already doing what it's supposed to do in the tier. So beautiful. Getting rid of that Mon. Absolutely incredible. I can also Toxic the Arceus if he opts to go out to that. I have double rocks on this team, as you guys can see, but just being able to get rid of Groudon, absolutely incredible. Zygarde comes out. We're click Toxic right here as we do land, thankfully. Nice. As he goes for 1,000 arrows, and I don't go down, which is incredible as well. I don't want Feralthorn taking any unnecessary damage. Actually, I don't think Dugtrio is going to be doing anything else, so I'd rather weaken the Zygarde to the point of my Mega Gengar. Because I believe right there, if I'm not mistaken, Mega Gengar will be able to knock you out with a Hex. It's 130 base power after Mega Evolving. Let me just calc that real quick. I'm assuming, because I'm Adamant Dugtrio, that's just max defense Zygarde. Dugtrio, Uber Trapper, yep, Adamant, Zygarde, Ubers, no, whatever, 2v2, 2v2, Impish, yep, that's about the same thing. And now we just check Gengar real quick. Hex Trapper, yeah, Poison, Barb. That's not what I was looking for. 64 to 76. Perfect. Shouts to Dugtrio, not only getting rid of Gengar, or not only getting rid of the Groudon, but also putting Zygarde in range. And Zygarde going down is incredible too, because this thing gets to One, it's opening up that doors for Xerneas, right? Like, my Xerneas is putting in a ton of work already, just naturally. Like, Xerneas is already going to put in a ton of work just naturally right here. Once a Geomancy's up. I think that is spec Xerneas, because it did 34 to a max bit of Groudon. As he defogs, completely fine. Set up my Stealth Rock one more time, assuming that's Scarf, of course. As he goes Arceus Ground. Now, I don't want him to be a subset. I would rather him Judgment me immediately. Yep. How is he stopping this? It literally is this Mon. I'll just throw off a Scald because you have 0 water resist, my friend. And if you go hard, a Veltal will go down. You go Zygarde. Like, this is either Calm Mind or just Defog 2. Or just Judgment, Ice Beam, Recover, I don't know. But honestly, you don't switch into this attack at all. And the fact that Stealth Rock are up, I'm max Def on my Ferrothorn, right? So I should be able to take a hit. And he goes hard Xerneas. Wow. This Scald is going to do a ton. Yep. Beautiful damage. Let's go ahead and switch out to Ferrothorn right here. And Gyro Ball this bad boy. I can actually go for Leech Seed as opposed to Gyro Balling because I want to be able to catch the Necrozma Duskmane. And if he wants to stay in with Xerneas, that's completely fine too. Luckily, we do land our Leech Seed, so I will be getting some recovery back. I'm pretty sure that's Specs, like I said. We'll get up a Spike right here as well, just to ensure that Xerneas cannot come in. And assuming that is, of course, Scarf. Gyro Ball right now. I don't want a Veltal coming out. I kind of just like sacked my Xerneas to beat, or excuse me, my Ferrothorn to deal with the Xerneas, but that Xerneas is actually a really big threat, just naturally. What I can do is just Leech Seed. If he wants to SD, that's fine too. If he has Ultra Necrozma, the Leech Seed recovery is actually going to put him in range of really every attack I go for right here. And we'll Gyro Ball. Actually, I'd rather go Kyogre. As he goes for his Searing, my gosh, immediately on that. I didn't expect him to go on Ferrothorn. Kyogre might not actually eat that up as well as I wanted it to. Unfortunately. I still think I Geomancy and win. Attempt to rest right here as he goes hard Zygarde. Yeah, so at that point, I Geomancy up and should be able to win with my Xerneas as Zygarde comes out. And unfortunately, he will get his Father Form, but I don't think that's going to matter much either. Because I can just go for the Sleep Talk. Unfortunately, get a rest. I'm saying unfortunately a lot, right? But he's not going to be able to 1v1 me now, and I'm assuming it was just SD Morning Sun. Let's see if we can get a Calm Mind up. Like, he can't beat this Pokemon, period, but it would be nice to get a Calm Mind up because it means that now my Primal Kyogre is going to destroy absolutely everything. And I don't want him to be able to glare me, but at the same time, do I actually care? No, I don't think he can glare me. This is +1 in the rain. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I win right now. So basically, that was what I was going for, and I actually have 2 teams that work the same way. This one obviously has Calm Mind, Rest Talk, Kyogre, which doesn't work in a metagame where Groudon is around. Foul play. Good chunk, good chunk. Necrozma, Duskmane. And I'm faster. How fast is Kyogre? What? I'm 216. The hell? Well, it's over anyway. But as you see, Dugtrio did his job, and Kyogre was able to win me the game right here. Yum. Good game. Not bad. So, yeah, that's awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. Dugtrio doing his job and getting rid of the Mon. So Caxter's passed me a team as well. He actually has something similar we saw in the OU tier. I stole a team from Jambat as well. But something similar we've seen in the OU tier with Eject Button, Toxapex into Dugtrio. I believe this lives Pressure's Blaze 100%, and then I trap it with that. And then that allows Xerneas to put in some work. We have Wonder Room, which is pretty cool too because it swaps your Spadef and your defense. So that might be interesting. Spadef this, Scarf this, Defog Arceus Rock with Thunder Wave. Let's go and look for a game. Let's see how this goes. I haven't used any of these teams, obviously. I've just used Dugtrio, but I mean, Dugtrio is... you trap, right? And the thing is, Dugtrio isn't even useless after trapping. Like right there, getting the Toxic off on Zygarde was so big for Hex. Do I have a win con in this? It's gonna be annoying. you too. And these things run Shed Shell too. I don't think I'll be able to trap anything, honestly. I kind of don't think I can win this game. Really Pex and just proceed to click Scald multiple times on the Sableye, hopefully burning it. Coolio. I'm gonna click Moonblast. I'm not gonna bother predicting Blissey don't want to come out. As he goes Ho. Yeah, I don't know if I can win this. That's defensive Ho, so maybe I feel like if I do, it'll be a really long game, and I don't want to play it. I don't want to play it out. Let's attempt to go for Scald right here on the Sableye and try and get a burn on that bad boy. My boy Fabian, what's up? My friend just texted me and he started the text with "Alright, bro." Like, what? So it goes Ho. I could potentially try and get first off, I'm gonna eat any hit he wants to go for. I guess he's just trying to stall me out. So I'm gonna go for Haze as he's gonna recover. And I'll attempt to go for T-Spike because I don't think it'll make much of a difference if he doubles it back. Really nice. If not, I get up T-Spike here if anything. So like I said, I have an initial switch in, which is a Veltalt, which doesn't need Scarf in this game. I'm still gonna attempt to get up T-Spike here if possible. And I'll waste a lot of the attacks on Sableye if possible as well. Blender, Fryer, and Printer, which do you want the most? My friend's asking me about my wedding gift. But between the Blender, Fryer, and Printer, which do you want the most? Okay, so Fryer would be really nice. Printer or Fryer is fine. Just fly, man. I'm actually expecting a call from... Okay, I should be going for Recover soon, so... He's wasted 2. This is amazing. Okay. I have way more than enough Toxic Spikes as well. I'm gonna click it again. I don't care. I just want a T-Spike to pressure, you know, it's not like I'll pressure his initial switch-ins at any given point. Like right here I have to go for Recover. Look how little that boy is doing. He's doing 5. He's actually doing 5. Okay, so I'm gonna get up this T-Spike and you're not going to stop me. What I want to do is make sure Sableye is at about this percentage, right? I want to keep Sableye at this percentage because I think what it will allow me to do is to a KO with the Sunsteel Strike from my Necrozma Dusk main. And I don't even think this T-Spike's going to matter as much either. Dugtrio also puts in a little bit of work, but I think it also means that Dugtrio could knock him out too. But I'll never be able to chop anything. Blissey runs Shed Shell. Alright, sorry man, got to go. No problem. GG. I would have forfeited, he didn't. Even if he didn't have to go. Like, I don't care if he was lying or not, I would have forfeited, he didn't, and I think this really would have been... To be honest, I don't blame him, because that would have been a long game anyway. Like, I wasn't wasting any PP except for my T-Spikes. So in this game, Dugtrio's role is really interesting, because I think it's only going to be trapping Necrozma, and even then I doubt it. A Veltalt is so beautiful in this game too. I'm actually not going to lead off with it just in case it's a random Thunder Wave. Actually, I'm going to click Thunder Wave myself. As he taunts me, so I should have Judgmented. But that's fine too because the taunt's going to wear off by the time I knock him out. I don't mind him being Ice Beam as long as he's not random Thunder Wave. So Arceus Rock is supposed to help me out versus what I'm assuming is Celebrate Ho on this type of team because it's just straight up offense. I'll go Eject Button Tox Specs. I didn't want to. The Life Orb or Focus Sash? Hello. And we'll U-turn right here. I'm assuming that's Sash Marshadow. But exactly, I don't want Ho to come out. And this gives me my T-Spike. Looks like it's leftovers. I actually really want a T-Spike too because, you know, Xerneas, obviously the Arceus type, whatever it is. Necrozma Dust main, a little bit scary. This leftovers Ho is a little bit annoying too. I should actually defog before. Like, what I should have done right there was gone hard into my answer, which was Arceus Rock to defog. Scald first. Potentially get a burn on him. I'll haze. Yeah, I can't let him get too bulky, or too strong rather. Excuse me. It was worth risking him going for Fold on guys right there. Even though my Veltal is also my check, so like a lot. Yeah, perfect. I shall foul play it up now. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I should have defogged away the rocks first before doing anything else. Ideally, he goes hard Marshadow because he gets the T-Spike on him. But he should go, I think, Necrozma Dust main. That's why I should have default, because I don't like the fact that my Veltal's at 50%. It should be a lot less. And the fact that he's Recover on Ho and Leftovers means he's not obviously the Z move. Before knocking out Xerneas, I would like to get up a T-Spike if possible. That would be really, really, really nice. I think he's a little bit iffy about me going for the Thunder Wave as well, because he's like, okay, what the hell do I want Thunder Wave? Nice play. Going hard Dugtrio right now. Just in case you go into Necrozma. Because I want to force it to Mega Evolve if it is a Mega Evolve Ultra Burst, if anything. Arceus type. Oh god. I'd still rather get up rocks if possible. Ooh, that might have been a bad play. I just exchange speeds right away. So, getting my rocks for Ho, which is nice. I can haze this boy. He's going to hurt. His Earthquake is going to hurt. But I will live, which is fire. Geomancy, Power, Dingy might win the game. I'm playing this wrong. I actually have to haze too, which sucks. Yeah, so what I should have done right there was, so what I expected, right, was him to go Necrozma, and I could have gotten my rocks. I don't care if he Ultra Burst and we traded, but just this Pokemon in general is annoying. He doesn't knock me out, and this does a ton. I should not die. He's jolly, because he outspent my Dugtrio. So I should not die. Yep. And this is modest, so this should kill him. Yep, he's jolly, so he has no HP investment. We have rocks up. And I have my Necrozma. I still think that Dugtrio did its role, which is the fact that rocks are up, so Ho actually drops to every attack. It's not Life Orb or Marshadow. It's not Life Orb or Marshadow, and Stealth Rock breaks a potential Focus Sash. But I kind of doubt he's Focus Sash. He has a defensive Ho on this type of team. Like, if I land Thunder, Ho drops. Moonblast is a ton. In fact, if I went for Focus Blast versus Necrozma, I'm pretty sure it's going to die as well, but there's no point in risking that. Missing. I don't have Focus Blast either. Just a Thunder. So give me some big damage, and unfortunately I get a crit. That's terrible. Sorry, man. That is actually terrible. Like, I didn't go for Thunder just because I'm pretty sure Thunder would have knocked him out if he was a non-defensive variant, an offensive one. But that's actually terrible. I was not trying to go for that at all. Marshadow comes out. I don't think Shadow. Yeah, exactly. Without a Life Orb, I don't think Shadow Sneak would knock me out. And at that point, I just go Arceus Rock and click Judgment. And because he went Xerneas first, he's giving it to me, and then he pretty much is over. And rocks are just so crucial too, because rocks actually put it in range of Sunsteel Strike. Yeah, I don't feel like clicking Thunder, my man. Yeah. I had Thunder, but didn't need it at that point. Yeah. GG, dude. Sorry about that. That was lame. That was lame. Though I did what I had to do. I still stand by my rocks play for sure, because we've been in situations where, for example, if he actually hits 2 Focus Blasts versus the Def Necrozma, he's 2 KOing me, right? And if he's a bulkier Xerneas too, I'm not knocking him out with Sunsteel Strike without a little bit of damage. And the fact that, you know, that puts Ho in range of +2 Thunder guaranteed. I stand by my rocks play. Oh, whoops. It also, this team is really fire too. It was for Arceus Bug, but I was really low on Dugtrio teams, so I thought it'd be really cool. We lead Coco, and Coco is a pretty great anti-lead for Smeargle. Because Smeargle can't Spore me, it can't Glare me, and I can literally defog immediately. I'm going to defog immediately. Actually, I don't mind him getting up rocks, to be honest. How do I beat Groudon with this type of team? I think I should lose to Groudon the second he clicks Rock Polish. But this is a team for like, this is for the Arceus Bug Spotlight. So like I said, I think we legitimately lose to Groudon the second it clicks Rock Polish, and I don't have a way of denying that. And I need to get rid of. What are you doing? This thing needs Taunt. Okay, so I'm gonna play one more game with this, and I'm getting rid of Dazzling Gleam and I'm putting Taunt. I don't care that Magnet, Taunt, because that'll stop Groudon from putting in work versus me. Whoops. That is not what I meant to click. I'm excited for the last team too. If the last team goes anything like the first team, we're gonna get a Mega Swampert sweep, which should be really fun. Because like I said, Dugtrio's rolling the first game. You guys saw what it did. Come on, dude, go for the other one. Go for rocks instead. He could easily Spore me as well. This is actually a losing game for me. Pretty obviously. I just need him to click rocks instead of Sticky Web. God, why did I defog? I should have. Click rocks. I'm clicking this because I'm like, this is a lost game. Okay, that's fine. So we gotta play a little bit of this. Of course. That sucks. Because he can miss if he doesn't have Eruption. Otherwise, this game is a lost game. Yep, good game, dude. That is a lost game. I need a Taunt on, even if it's Magnet, I think Taunt is just a smart one. So like in this game, I could do this. I kind of wish I had Dazzling Gleam at least in this game, but what do I remember? Arceus Ground. I don't remember what you were. You're Xerneas, you're Primal Groudon, you're that set with Glare. Weavile looks fun in this too. I'm actually gonna leave Weavile because it does some massive work versus this guy. Alternatively, I can lead Aegislash and try and Toxic something. If he leads Groudon, I'm kind of in a bad situation. But lead Xerneas, which is probably the best situation I could ask for. I think it was Spec Xerneas on this team. And we landed a Toxic. Fire. So I'm actually going to go hard Coco, because I think you'd Glare first. Exactly. And you might fear HP Ice. Either way we U-turn. If he goes for 1,000 arrows, he goes for 1,000 arrows. If I get in my Arceus Bug, which is what I wanted. I don't want him glaring me, so I'm going to go Coco. As he goes Nickadazma. Go ahead and catch this T-Bolt, bro. Your job in this game is still really, really nice. I'll go Weavile, because I have Ice Shard to check him. Yeah, I'll let him glare me. Just clicks 1,000 arrows. A little bit annoying, but it is what it is. I don't see a good Ice Crash Vision, so I will click that. Ideally, you're giving me the Zygarde. Necrozma makes sense too. I'll knock. That does so much damage, and he was Z too. I want some rocks myself, man. Yeah, we just go Coco and Taunt if he goes out to Groudon. But I know he has Arceus Ground too, that's a problem. So we allow him to knock me out, and then we trap him with Dugtrio. Go ahead and give me that. I mean, at least we're trapping with Dugtrio. I don't think we're winning this game. Just because I'm pretty sure that's Arceus Ground. Well, maybe. And I didn't knock him out. I need a Toxic. So let's just get a Rocks if possible. Because Arceus Bug doesn't look bad. Okay, he goes hard Arceus ground. Guess I'll attempt to SD. Like, he's just gonna go for the judgment, right? Oh, he goes for recover. Okay, awesome. So there's a chance that was a roll, and I get the higher roll here, which would have been amazing. I'm really, really slow on this thing, too. I think that's a wrap. That's a wrap. I mean, I'm adamant insect plane, so I might actually, I kind of doubt it, but I might actually KO Zygarde. Goes a Veltol, which should be faster than me. Knocks me out with foul play. GG. Oh, well, I trapped the Dugtrio. That's also why you guys run adamant Dugtrio instead of Jolly. I want to let you guys know that's why you run adamant Dugtrio instead of Jolly. Because adamant is always KOs, Jolly's a roll. But cool. So you have this last team by Jambat. He has the Jolly Dugtrio, of course, with the Rest Talk Cursed Mega Swampert, Scarf and Veltol, Speedy Primal Groudon, Aegislash, and then we have Arceus Dragon. So I remember him using this team, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm about to show off Dugtrio. Let me see what it does. But you guys are at least seeing like what it's supposed to do, right? It's literally there to trap that monster. And if it's adamant, it'll KO. If it's Jolly, no. I'm still having fun in this live. I also will be showing off Gothitelle. Yes, I've been asked. Yes, I will be showing off Gothitelle because Shadow Tag is obviously banned to the Uber's tier as well. So at a point, you guys will see Gothitelle. Feel free to leave some teams, in fact, because Gothitelle should be really, really soon. Considering Giratina, I believe, is next. And then Gothitelle, I think, after. I might do two different Giratina ones because Land Form and Origin Form are two separate beasts in their own right. Oh man, I'm tired. We got our mayor's license this morning, which is amazing. But I had to wake up early and I went to bed late because I streamed for the first time in a couple days. But yeah, I'm happy about that. The officiant is going to sign it on the day of the wedding. Kid got married there. I keep telling everybody, yeah, we're married. We're not yet. Soon, next week, man. But ideally, we get a good game and a matchup like game one, right? A game like game one where we're able to win with because of this mon. That's a really cool team, dude. All right, Trap Groudon, curse it up with Purdy. I love a Veltol in this game. I don't know if that's Arceus Fairy or not, because I feel like Arceus Ground is either Arceus Ground or Arceus Water, because he does not like switching into that mon, period. But I love a Veltol as a lead. I can go Arceus Dragon, which is actually an Eruption answer, so that's really cool. Yo, imagine I let off with the other mon. But we get a free U-turn, which is nice, and it gives me Magearna. Ooh, this is such an easy trap. Is this even a problem for me? You know, I feel like if he's going to give me damage on Groudon later, this is fine. I'd rather use my Z move now, Magearna, get rid of that threat. That way he has no Veltol Dark Pulse switch-ins. I think that was worth it, right? I think that was definitely worth it. Mewtwo comes out. Aegislash looks like a good answer for Ice Beam. Yup. Just Toxic you. As he goes Groudon, which is incredible as well. Hey, that's going to mean that, first off, Dugtrio is going to come in later and trap you. Secondly, I can bring in my Arceus Dragon right now on the Fire Punch. And I'm actually going to double out to Dugtrio, just in case he wants to get up Stealth Rock. But he goes Arceus Fairy. Okay, that's cool. Still gives me Aegislash as a switching. That's a free Toxic. I'm actually going to go for Shadow Ball first because Earth Power isn't going to do that much anyway. And it's a good chunk. Hold up. He might just Calm Mind here too. Thankfully he doesn't. Yeah, we'll go for Toxic. I don't mind my Aegislash getting low because I always... that's so annoying. Curse Purse should be able to beat this thing, but yeah. I'm going to do that to get my Aegislash in and click Shadow Ball on the Groudon. Basically, I think Curse Purse can still win, but because I missed Toxic, I had to play, I think, this specific type of way. Let me go Arceus Dragon. He just gets a defog immediately. If he goes for Fire Punch, Thunder Wave, Stealth Rock, Ghost Presses Blades, thankfully misses, which is really, really nice. And Groudon can no longer come in on a double. Alright, so Dugtrio getting rid of Magearna is nice for my Yveltal. So he obviously has Arceus Fairy. I'm the Toxic. I have to let him Judgment me, I think. Alright, it's time to try and do some damage. But I can lose to the Marshadow, that's the problem too. He doesn't have a Toxic Switch, so I'm actually going to switch out directly into my Aegislash because I get some recovery turns. Yup. Give me this Toxic. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we land too. Woo, beautiful. Slowly but surely, slowly but surely. Slowly but surely get back to full HP. I don't mind. And as long as I have Yveltal alive, I won't lose to Marshadow. In fact, you know what? My Groudon does not do enough to warrant keeping it alive, especially because it's your defogger. That boy is max offensive. Rocks would be nice, but I don't think they're necessary to win. Especially when I have Dark Pulse on my side, you know? Like right here, Dark Pulse is just gonna pick me up a KO. Go ahead and give me that Arceus Fairy. And Curse Pert 1v1's a lot. Marshadow comes out. You cannot knock me out with anything. Goes Mega Mewtwo Y. I don't see any reason not to go for my Dark Pulse. Especially because Ice Beam doesn't... Never mind. That was a reason not to go for Dark Pulse, boys. I thought immediately, though, thankfully. Marshadow's actually a problem, though. Hey, but it wasn't enough of a problem. Beautiful. I was gonna say just in case he goes for a Z move, but I'm pretty sure Pert's gonna eat the hit anyway. I'm positive Pert's actually gonna eat this hit. It's Mega Pert. Yup. Give me that KO. Not even bad. Let me rest up. Yum. That's game. You can do whatever you want here, buddy. You can try and pressure stall me all you want. You have 7 Arrow Blast. I'm just going to stay asleep. Good game, Audax. Hey. So getting rid of Magearna really opened up that door for... I didn't play this perfectly. No, because if... I mean, okay. The only reason I didn't play it perfectly is because I missed Toxic on Arceus Fairy. So it got a little sloppy, right? It got pretty sloppy on this thing. Let me go ahead and curse up on this bad boy real quick. Profanity. Easy. Easy. Ooh, Pert's getting big. But yeah. Like, I'm sure if Jam's watching, he won't criticize me too much just because that Toxic miss was literally the biggest thing ever. Not only would I have gotten up rocks to, you know, put everything in range of a Yveltal, but I wouldn't have had to sack like 7 Pokemon to do that. And, you know, Memento with Dugtrio to get an Aegislash. Hey, good game. Alright, well, I do hope you guys all enjoyed this Dugtrio Spotlight Showcase, whatever. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Leave teams for Gothitelle, leave teams for... I already have enough Giratina forms. Leave teams for the, you know, the Mons after. What else? What other Mons are using Ubers that you don't see as much? I mean, you can leave teams. I'm not going to specifically have something like for every Mon that's good in Ubers that's not anywhere else. Like, right? Like Magearna, you'll see it enough on teams. I don't think I have to do a spotlight for it. But Mons like Dugtrio with Arena Trap, Gothitelle with Shadow Attack, stuff you're not going to see in the lower tiers. That's what I'm using. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.